soon as I get in from work, I get along. Right, they never go on from work. That's wild, right? Think about this. This man said, I cook your dinner for you, run your bath for you as soon as I get home from work. Now you know, those is what I would like to call sweet nothings. Hey everybody, it's the boy Johnleefrom1983, and I'm back with another video. Why? Because I had 17 minutes to burn, because I gotta go pick up my child from after school activities. I hit the high note. But nah, man, listen. As much as I love politicking, kicking it with you guys and having a good time, I will be 100% honest with you. Time is of the essence. And today is only Tuesday, August 19th. Man, this month is almost over with. I'm back rocking my black ring, and it's on my middle finger, not because I'm on some diabolical, like, flickety flick flick and flicking you off flick. Nah, none of those reasons. Don't know where my actual favorite wedding ring is. I was placing my ring in the bathroom in the little soap dish, and long story short, it's not there no more. Now, this ain't the first time this year. I was at my brother-in-law's house, and I think I left it underneath his guest bed. He found it for me, which was pretty awesome. And now I'm back in the same stuck situation again. Jonathan and these wedding rings. But I'm actually proud of myself because I still have the suntan line from wearing my ring all summer long. And even though it's still summer, the sun is starting to set on summer 25. My gosh. I just seen a frontier and it reminded me of my baby. If you don't know, a few months ago, a tree, which is actually called an act of God, fell on my truck, and my truck was totaled. And I miss my truck, but my truck's in a better place now. And eventually one day I will find myself in the car of my desires, but until that happens, I'm blessed. So what of value do I have to share with you by making this YouTube video? This is what I got to share. I'm starting to come to the epiphany that what Mr. Beast did eons ago worked for Mr. Beast. What works for me does not work for others. And I have been hard on myself, yet trying to curate content on the fly. You know, I said it a couple weeks ago, busting on freestyles like Jay-Z, just hitting you with straight content. But I have not practiced including the viral hooks and doing all this stuff. In fact, I'm just saying, for now, I might just scratch that idea because it's something that's developing in the pipeline. But this is to my creators, right? When you are making content, how do you go about soliciting others online to make content with you? Now, when I say content, I'm talking like Big Job to the max, and you know, the lesbian homies, part 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, he has a whole crew with him. And you know, then I'm seeing other creators like the creators, which is Jamal and his lovely wife, who they're about ready to give birth to this year. Next year, actually, they said March. I've been watching them, and Mel and Chase and everyone else, and I'm just like, man, look, I can't get my wife on the screen like that to be like acting, but I keep having this desire to collaborate, make content. Actually, I do know. The truth of the matter is this, right? There's something about being in Atlanta that you can create with others where you can't create with others like anywhere else. Like, I know creators right now in Atlanta I can hit up and I can interact with and we can make content with. Then I know people, no, I don't. That was just a run-on, a continuation of a sentence, and I should have just paused. But bottom line is, let me motivate you with some positive information. You can't cry over spilled milk. Did I say that right? You cannot cry over spilled milk. I mean, you can if you desire to, but what's the point? The milk has been spilled. Sometimes you just gotta move on. So, what I did today was the start of something revolutionary. For years, I had all these social media accounts, right? And I'm just stacking them up. Photography, food, personal, you name it. I'm split personality, right? I'm worse than the multi-dimension or the multi-universe in Marvel, right? And this is something I've learned in therapy, right? First off, I just seen the wildest thing driving, right? Now, you know how you have people out here with their signs, right? How you got a sign and you out here in 99-degree weather, right? With a 2-liter bottle of pink Minute Maid lemonade. Dog, you are going to be thirsty. Even though you got all that sugar, I tell you what, I'm gonna be 100 with you. I don't think I drunk a 2 liters worth of pink lemonade all year. I might ain't done it in 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, 5 years, okay? No lie. And you know what? Another thing is, I want one of y'all to tell me, what makes pink lemonade pink? What fruit? Is it dragon fruit? Sure enough, ain't strawberry lemonade. It ain't grapefruit. I've never thought to myself, what is pink lemonade made of? I might have to Google that one. I better be quiet because I got my Android phone with me right now. So I gotta be careful, because you ever had that situation where you get ready to say something, and as you say it, you be like, you say the wrong word, and all of a sudden just start talking to you. You be like, I ain't asked for a conversation. That'd be me. But yeah, man. I'm really excited. I'm closing a lot of pots, and I'm moving forward, minimizing, and I want one Facebook account. Like, I want one TikTok account. Like, I want one account for the social media platforms I'm using. So I am being intentional with how I move forward with developing and making content, so that my content serves a greater purpose than just me front facing the camera and be like, hey, I'm brave enough to talk in front of the camera, and you should listen to me for 25 minutes. The world doesn't work that way. And I'm not even gonna lie to you. Real talk, I am looking forward to, I'm really looking forward to getting my view count up. I think the most I have in my view count this year is probably like 137 views on YouTube. And yeah, I stopped utilizing like Facebook, and actually I got this beacons, and this beacons.ao, I haven't released it yet to the public, but if you know my brand and you know my name, then you know that it's already put out there, right? So it's already there. So if you go to beacons with an S dot, I believe AO, I could be wrong, and put my username, you might find my links. But basically, by closing baskets and leaving only the basket that I need to leave open, what I am hoping to do is this. I am hoping to focus less on spreading myself thin and allowing people who support me, support my content, who are entertained by this guy, Johnleefrom1983, to come into my world, enjoy me, sip on some tea, sip on your drink, have a good time, and enjoy yourself. Because this content creating ain't going nowhere until God take me home. Because I have been building myself up for this moment for so long, and there is so much down the pipeline. But one of the things I have been preaching is this: you cannot continue the journey the way in which the journey first started if you are doing half of what you know is going to take. So I told myself, as you watch this video and you see all the cool transitions, I need to do some things different. Good night. That car was just wait. And one of the things differently is either I will have an editor editing all my content for me, or what's going to transpire and take place is that I will edit it, but I will force myself to watch a review, think of all the clippings, the scenes, the things of that nature that I need to incorporate to make a well thought out video, because it's not enough to just talk in front of the camera anymore. You gotta have sense. And I remember back in the day when, it was just thought and put it out there and see what people would do. Well, the day has changed. You gotta be intentional, because you're looking at the content that's being produced today and the content that's coming out tomorrow. I am telling you, every time I look at something and I'm like, man, they got rid of Found. Found was good. My girl from Shameless was on Found. Guess what? Shameless was incredible, but I had no idea Found was going to be the next thing. And let's talk about other Shameless actors. Can we please dive into The Bear? 4 seasons. FX drops everything 1 day per year, and it's total fire. Freaking love it. I think I'm gonna just be 100% honest with you guys. I think Jamie Lee Curtis is drop dead gorgeous at 80 years old. Don't care. Jamie Lee Curtis has been a baddie since a baddie could be a baddie. She done kept herself in shape. She is just a performer. You sometimes forget she's in character. She does all other things. She is a well-measured actress, and I freaking just love everything about her. And so I'm going to say between Spike Lee, Jamie Lee Curtis, Tom Hanks, gotta of course throw in, man, it's a dramatic pause, but you got Don Cheadle, you have Jeffrey Wright, you have Sterling K. Brown, there's so many, but these are all my inspirations, right? So, storytelling is one component of it, but acting and portraying. And I said all of this because I'm going to start putting short form series into production in between the podcast and in between my reels.